welcome back to the Sports Bar. I'm Ji Hae, here to do two of my favorite things, talk about sports and do a little drinking. But first and foremost, like we do for every episode, we drink first because priorities, come on. This episode is dedicated to the Khawi Leonard trade. It is finally fucking over, at least for a year. Khawi Leonard is now officially a Toronto Raptor. I find it really ironic that he wanted to go someplace extremely warm and now he's going to someplace ridiculously cold. But you know what? It happens. Shit happens. You at least have him for a year until he becomes a free agent next season, Toronto. So kudos to you. But this episode is dedicated to wrong decisions. And speaking of wrong decisions, the shot of the day is going to be tequila. Because you always make wrong decisions when you drink tequila. And the Toronto Raptors are no exception to that rule. So to you, Toronto, for making a piss-ass poor decision, and we're gonna drink a little tequila. Cazadores reposado. My boyfriend hates it when I always say like R's and shit like that in Spanish, but that's how it's pronounced. I don't make up the rules, I just apply them to my life. So applying this tequila into my life. Cheers, guys. This is all for you too, because I hate this shit. Hopefully I'll grow to love it, but right now, no. Oh my god, no, I still hate tequila. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, it does wake you up though. Little known fact, tequila is an upper. Putting my hair up, speaking of uppers. And so, with that, let's talk about this trade, people. So, Khawi got traded. Obviously, he wouldn't be eligible for free agency. I don't know if you can hear my voice crack. Free agency if he didn't go to Toronto. But I mean, come on, is it really like he had a choice in the matter? Also, who's the real winner of this trade? It's obviously San Antonio. They got a 2019 first-round draft pick. They got DeMar DeRozan, even though his numbers do not compare as much to Kawhi's. Khawi was out for a season, so DeRozan, not so much. He's been playing on a consistent basis. They also got Jacob Paletti. All of these picks are going to San Antonio. Will they be in playoff contention? Probably not, because it takes a little while for people to form as a team. And speaking of forming as a team, Toronto is going to have a little difficult time as well. Tons of NBA insiders, specifically Wojnarowski, just came out and talked about Khawi being really kind of shut off. It takes a little while for him to get to know you and to kind of embrace you in. This is another reason why Toronto is kind of getting the shaft right now in this trade. They received Khawi Leonard and Danny Green, and that's it. Yeah, people, that's all she wrote. Only those two players. While one guy hasn't played for an entire season, I'll let you guess who that is. And if you weren't listening, I mean, come on, you have to. And another who averaged 8.6 points a game last season, had a 38.7% field goal average, averaged 3.6 rebounds a game, and 1.6 assists per game. Those aren't horrible stats, but they ain't great. Especially since you're, damn tequila. Especially since San Antonio is receiving 4 picks from from these two guys that you just received. So don't think this is entirely that great. Now don't get me wrong, Khawi Leonard is extremely talented when he decides to show up and play a full season, or maybe even half a season. But let's get real, he's only going to be there for a year because Cali is where he really wants to be. I personally think Khawi should have just sucked it up and just stayed for a year in San Antonio and just kind of boycotted and continue to boycott, because people would have rallied behind him a little, with the exception of maybe analysts and old school players who would have been like, I would kill for the money that you're making kind of thing. But it would have behooved a situation, because the following year, i.e. next year, 2019 season, he is going to be a free agent and be able to go wherever the fuck he wants and be courted. Neither here nor there, he's still going to be able to be courted after next season. ends. So, and it will probably end soon because let's get real, Toronto. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be going past the first round if you get there at all. Who's going to be courting him? I mean, this is really fucking obvious. It's going to be he's going to come to LA. It just depends on which team he will possibly go to. And I'm really hoping for the Clippers because you can't get LeBron and Kawhi Leonard. I mean, that's just fucking selfish. You know, let's just try to be a better person, Los Angeles, and share the wealth. You know, two teams here. I know you call us the bastard stepchild. It's just like the Yankees and the Mets. So they're stop being selfish, Lakers. Give us Kawhi Leonard. And I also think that he would probably be fit a little bit better in our situation, in the Clippers offense and their defense, as opposed to the Lakers, who are extremely young and they're still building and they're still attempting to, you know, really, you guys want to win a championship every single fucking year. And I don't think that that's going to come to fruition until maybe 2019, 2020, maybe even 2021. But we'll see. LeBron's has turned miracles before. So again, we'll see. And he is a great player, not negating that. But going back to the Kawhi Leonard trade, will he stay in Toronto? Won't he? Just went over that. For all who missed Pop's press conference earlier on, let's say Tuesday morning, it was pretty quintessential Popovich-esque. You know, he's pretty much stayed neutral because he is going to be coaching Kawhi Leonard among a bunch of other stars, say men's basketball team, taking over for Coach K. And, you know, I think he had to be Switzerland, sorry. He had to be Switzerland in this one and be neutral, and which really fucking sucks because some of the best outtakes on Popovich are when he's not neutral and he shows his emotion and it's great. We all know that Kyle Lowry has been, if you are following Twitter and social media, Kyle Lowry is really fucking butthurt. But again, he said it best at the end of the day, this is a business first and foremost, and we gotta kind of take it like that. I'm Ji Hae Wiley, doing two of my favorite things, not making wrong decisions anymore. No more fucking tequila, people. If you like tequila, good for you, but I always make bad decisions with tequila, and I think that was probably my last shot for at least the next episode. I'm Ji Hae again for the Sports Bar, combining two of my favorite things, sports and drinking. Stay tuned. Next episode, if you keep swiping, is going to be on the NFL, and you'll love my outfit if you're a Giants fan. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.